Okay, we're going to leave the main road now. We're going to head up that road over there. That is the gatehouse. Can you imagine what the house looks like?
Ooh.
Let's go and find out.
Okay, let's go for a little walk. Phil's busy rummaging around. I can't climb over that windowsill, so I'm going to go this way, looking for an easy way in. Look at those for bay windows. Can you imagine a big, huge Christmas tree in there? I think it would look fabulous. And that, I assume, is a chimney, because it sticks out the top. There's a lot of zinc here and old piping and things. Let's have a peek through this window. We're going to have a peek through the window. Come on, let's have a look. Ooh, look at that. It's full of stones and rubble. There's a fireplace there. And you can see something burnt there. Apparently there was a great fire. And that probably was partly damaged then. So all the plumbing and everything. Lots of brickwork. Now look at that for ivy roots. They're quite furry actually. Looks like an animal, doesn't it? Protecting the tower or the chimney or whatever it is. We'll call it the tower because it sounds much more romantic. Right, let's go round. Oh, there we go. Actually, I think it was like a tower because there are two more there. And that one looks about the same height. Oh, look at this doorway. Climb over this little bit of undergrowth. Well, lot of undergrowth. Oh, here we have the step up, and then you were greeted by the door. Look at that. And up to the towers either side of the door. That's pretty spectacular. Let's have a look up here. Oh, look. It's unusual, isn't it? All those patterns. You can see they put some meshing along to keep the birds out from nesting. This is a very soft stone. You can see here it's already starting to crumble badly. I'll show you there. Right, shall we go inside? It's dangerous. Let's see how far we go before I chicken out. Let's check. Nothing likely to fall on our heads.
Hello.
Aha, there's Phil the other side. We're in the Great Hall, I think. Look at all these stones everywhere and rubble. There's a fireplace up in the air. Oh, look at those for chimneys. 3 chimney pots. Very impressive. There's the inside of the windows. And another doorway. Lots of burnt timbers, probably joists. Now that's a very nice arch. I wonder if they ever had a classical statue in there. Right, so it fills this way. Maybe we can go this way. What do you reckon? Hold tight. This is very slippery underfoot. Right, that floor really does not look very stable. I'm not going up there. This doesn't look very stable either. Look at that. Has Phil been all brave? Right, we're going to try coming down this way. Oh dear.
That would freak you out in the night.
Oh wow, look at that. Let's go and see. Oh, there's a big... Look at this. Oh, well, look at this old door. Look at that. There's the hinge. See, all the mouldings have come off. But what a door. Look at the width on that. Right, let's pass it and go and see the creepy bit. There's another way into that great hall. And another door. Look at this. It's such a shame. It's a gorgeous door. Can you imagine what that would get in a posh shop in London? Even with all the mould and green and grot on it. Big old keyhole. Oh,
hello.
Now look at that. Woo.
I'm stood under the circular stairway, which is incredible and impressive. And if you think it looks impressive from where you're standing, you should have been where I was when I climbed to the top and suddenly realised how impressive it was and that I'm still scared of heights. But we are in Crawford Priory. It was Lady Mary Lindsay Crawford that built this at the beginning of the 19th century. Before that, in mid-1700s, the Earl of Crawford had a hunting lodge here which was of no significance. But this is of immense significance. What a building. What a lady. It's called the Priory, but it's not a religious building, but she was a very devout and religious lady. And she was quite an eccentric and reclusive lady. She never married, yet she managed an entire estate that had lime kilns, coal mines and other businesses, as well as all the farmlands. She managed all that, and she employed architects and builders to create this entire building in the Gothic style. And it's very much a sense of a religious building with all of its shapes and windows, but it was her private home. She died in 1833. The family was at an end. She had no children. She was last of the line. I believe it went to the Earls of Glasgow then, and eventually it ceased being a private home. 1950s, 1960s. There was a fire, I understand, in the West Wing. There was also in the 70s, although the building stood empty, they took the lead off the roof and sold it. And I think that was probably done by a criminal element. And the result was the rain came in, and the building is now being reclaimed by nature. Not the sort of place you'll find on the tourist map, but well worth the journey to see. And I'm tremendously impressed with what I've seen, and just the grandeur and the majesty and the beauty of man's best efforts up against nature as it takes it all back. There it is. Of course, as with so many old buildings, this one as well has its ghost stories, and I get a feeling that's what this is all about. I think someone has decided to do a bit of a setup. I can imagine with the right lighting at night, taking that footage, that is going to freak people out. But they do say that Lady Mary does walk still in this building. I've seen a piece online by one of her descendants, an extended part of her family, of the family that were here in more recent times, and they say that he said on there that perhaps for her to walk now, he hopes she sees it as it was, not as it is, because obviously it's in a bad state. But then he went on to say perhaps not, because with her eccentric love of nature, this was a lady who kept dogs, birds, had tame foxes around the house, and had a pet deer that followed her everywhere she went. So perhaps if she walks this place still, she'd approve that nature is taking back all that it once owned.